We're in the cooking corner now, and if you have some turkey left over from your Christmas dinner or what have you, we have a new way to use it. It's going to be healthy. Sharolyn Sorrels from OSU Extension Center here with a recipe for turkey stuffed acorn squash. Welcome.
Well, thank you.
It's been a while since you've been on our program. We're glad to have you back. And this is just smelling and looking really good.
Well, you start out with a couple of tablespoons of a raspberry vinaigrette, and I use the fat-free because we're going to watch our fats and our salts in this recipe. And I have a cup of onions and a half a cup of apples chopped. I don't know if that comes up.
Yes, yeah, so yeah, we can see it, and so the apples here, how are we going to chop them that fine? Do you do that by hand?
Yes, I do it by hand. I have a slicer that cores the center for me, and then I peel them and just chop them very quickly. It just took me a couple of minutes to do.
Okay.
And now I'm getting this ready. I'm going to assign you the microwave.
Yes.
Has an acorn squash.
Okay, acorn squash done. Okay. It is warm. And
yes.
How do we do this?
Cut off the ends.
Okay.
And then slice it about ½ an inch thick.
Okay, this is going to test my limits here.
Okay.
So now
about ½ an inch.
She's like, well,
a little bit fatter. A little fatter.
A little bigger.
There you go.
Okay, so then what are we going to do with the meat?
Okay, this is what we're going to do. Now, I am using uncooked turkey today. This is ground turkey, but you can use cooked turkey or ham. You can do a similar version with other things, but I'm using turkey, and I have a cup of cranberries. Those are dried like raisins.
All right.
Raisins are also good in this. You can do a version with pineapple and raisins and hot sauce. It's kind of fun.
Ooh,
and
yum.
1 egg to keep it all together, to kind of help it stick together. I'm kind of making like a turkey meatloaf, except I have apples and cranberries and onions in there.
Okay.
And then I'm using a dressing mix. This is a low sodium dressing mix, and it has all of the salt that you would ever want, except this is a low sodium version.
So we're going to want spices. Low sugars, low fats, and low sodium after our maybe overload on Christmas. We're trying to reverse course
That's
here.
right. As we start the new year, we need to think about our nutrition. And the U.S. Department has some excellent suggestions for us, wanting us to lower sugars, lower fats, lower salt. Oh yes, excellent. Drinking plenty of liquids. And I put 3/4 cup of chicken broth in there to hold it all together. And you've got them on there.
Okay, so now we have a couple seconds left. How are we going to cook them? We're going to put the meat on here once we get it mixed up?
It's mixed up. I'm going to scoop. And I use a number 8 half cup scoop and scoop it on there.
Okay, and how long is it going to cook for?
45 minutes at 375.
Okay, Sharolyn, thank you so much.
Done.
It flies by just like that. We've got newson6.com/recipe for this acorn squash recipe.